I think the fact that this is a inter-terrace, there are a lot of common challenges that people face.
We don't really have the contractual powers to put our foot down to say, hey, you have to get this done by a certain time, otherwise there are repercussions. So the thing is that who is responsible to it, I think also not fair for us to pinpoint. Did they just clean their hands on this thing? I think the works are rather disappointing. At this point, we can only request for them to make the changes because it was under a casual contract between the owner and the contractor.
This is the final paint. The color a bit
Off,
brown.
No, then like that, after he fixed his spray, how is that gonna look good?
I don't think this is the final coat.
I think we started this project
Quite a long time ago.
so this
2021.
2021.
Yeah, until now.
Yeah. So, but all in all, despite all the hurdles, I think the fact that this is a inter-terrace, there are a lot of common challenges that people face. So some of the common challenges are the
Ventilation,
ventilation,
natural lightings,
yeah,
lack of space. Those are the changes that we are facing along the way.
So I think our design really want to try to tackle all these common issues because like inter-terrace, when it's the middle of the house, it's usually pretty dark. So we're quite happy with all the little ideas and considerations that we've put in along the way to make sure that there's natural lighting along both sides of the house, despite the fact that it's inter-terrace. Yeah, at least it's like daytime, so you feel you can still sense all the daylight when you are, even though it's a room inside. Which other inter-terrace enjoy so much daylight here and here, both sides? Look at that, inter-terrace. This is the inter-terrace. Look at that.
This side feel very good.
When you open the windows, you can feel the cross breeze and cross ventilation. So I think just can't wait to see the whole house completed and then to really kind of experience the whole thing in its full glory. And the best part, you don't even feel hot, no? Because usually all the heat, by the time you reach this floor is damn hot.
Yeah.
Can you feel it now?
I can feel the crosswind. My God.
Wow, the wind very strong.
We went down for the household shelter inspection. Of course, in the meantime, when we are there, we look around on site to see if there are any other things that can have some improvement on or whatsoever. Then suddenly, I hear the clients' voices. I think they came down to have a look at the progress of the house as well.
Hey, hello, Mr. Chan.
Hi.
Hey, hi.
You wait here.
Mr. Chan.
Yeah, so what's happening? Yeah, but he tell me it's done. Look at it. What is sent to me? What? You got it?
Hello?
Yeah, call me.
Hello? Hey.
They are actually quite involved towards the end because things are not moving as fast as they want it to. We have also tried our best to communicate to the contractor. Unfortunately, again for this particular project, against our advice, the clients have decided to engage the contractor through a simple contract. So we don't really have the contractual powers to you know, put our foot down to say, hey, you have to get this done by a certain time, otherwise there are repercussions.
Okay, so if you see so there's actually like, you know, this groove line inside, there's a lot of like plaster stuck inside, and then you see this hole inside, there are things inside So the thing is that this is from the comment from the officer to say that this have to be neat Then also
We have actually gotten the officer to come down for a second round of inspection because the workmanship that was there was just not acceptable, despite our constant reminders that they have to finish up the inside of the bomb shelter, the household shelter properly.
More on the cleaning up, it's more on the cleaning up part the clean or the whole, it's more on the cleaning up part rather than the plastering
I mean, the plaster went into the plaster and the concreting went into the gap So the thing is that who is responsible to it, I think also not fair for us to pinpoint I think this is between or whoever, because we also don't know who is doing which part. But then the thing is that to us, we need to clear the thing
I think what was really frustrating was that for a homeowner, you know, they engage the main contractor. There's a reason why people engage a main contractor and not go ahead to engage different subcontractors such as, you know, plumber, electrician, you know, tilers separately. That's because it's because they want somebody to coordinate and handle the whole thing. But in this scenario, when they went down to site, there's a lot of finger pointing amongst themselves, you know, oh, this is not my job, that's he did that, he would do this, I have sent down but I didn't clean the inside of this because it's not my job. So I think it's very important to take on the right contract and make sure that, you know, you are protected
Then anything down here? No.
At the moment, no plans because there's a lot of children's cars.
Toys that they can ride, sit on. They're kapak.
That means cement street. You can ride cars, toy cars on it.
Okay.
Crack.
Should be okay
Should be okay, right? Okay. It's quite nice the cladding and all is very nice.
Hopefully when the once you take out the blue screen, I think it will be quite nice.
Yeah.
But I think it's nice now that the second floor, I mean the third up 2 floors, both sides all got quite a good amount of natural lighting.
Yeah.
If you open both sides, the crosswind also okay.
I appreciate it because at least now it's brighter.
Yeah.
Not like last time, I was very dark.
Yeah.
I really like this area.
Yeah.
You can use it for something.
No, even if you put, let's say you put one sofa there, but it doesn't stop you to put another sofa here.
Yeah, but to the wall.
Let's say if you get a bench seat
Yes,
Means you are sitting here and looking upwards.
In Malaysia, that real thick wood benches are really nice. So I have been eyeing. I probably want to put a bench here.
Yeah. So if it's a bench,
Natural wood bench.
if you can get one with the bench, then a nice thin cushion on top. Wow. You know you.
You're going to have the future wall, will it affect the...
No, the bench doesn't
No.
cover.
Yeah, it doesn't. So it's very low, Then the thing is when it's not high, it's low. Then when your guests come, they sit down there, and then some people sit here. It's like having a conversational space Then you come home, you're tired, you lie down, wow, you see the sky. Yeah, it's a nice one. You come here, take a nice book, there's a nice plant next to you, you sit down, cross your leg, have a cup of coffee, read the book. Shiok
I like your way.
We must think of how you guys can enjoy it, enjoy the space. But the stairs straight up. That means this is just put over so that outside you don't see a odd shape.
Oh, so you're saying all the way up?
Yeah, but this top part will be fixed.
Yeah, just just
so at least it looks neat.
Here will probably be drawers for put up shoes. Here intend to have a door for us to walk in, hide our scooter, the children's scooters.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah,
Some
that
more
will.
shoe racks here. So I don't have it lying all over.
Yep.
So all the way up. So you're saying that it's best to match the door. Okay, that's what he said. I just need one more piece of advice when we go up. It's the
Okay.
storeroom.
Okay, no problem. Timber skirting, varnish, untidy.
Then the skirting gap didn't fill up with filler.
Attic floor master bedroom next to aircon unit. Ceiling and wall joint very untidy to make good. So the purpose we are here today is because the works that the contractor has been delivering and what they promised to do, sometimes we come on site, we realize it's not done. So that's why we decided to do an extra pre-completion defects walkthrough, just to make sure, because I think today or tomorrow,
Wednesday.
painting.
Painting is start from tomorrow, plastering. Then Wednesday, carpentry will be coming into installation.
Yeah. So the idea is before all these things come in, because things are all moving, right? It's all everything is moving like clockwork. So if the walls are not done properly and all these things go on, the paint go on, the carpentry go on, these things will never be resolved. So we made it a point to make sure, because today actually is Monday morning, we're supposed to have our Aki huddle, but I think we can push that to later. But very importantly, we want to capture all these things to make sure that they take care of it before the paint and cabinets go on.
Might as well just replace the whole thing. Tiles not acceptable.
Small tile replacement not acceptable. Full stop. To replace entire tile. Oh, it's bloody hot. What the hell is this? Huh? Did they just clean their hands on this thing? I think the works are rather disappointing. At this point, we can only request for them to make the changes, because again, this was under a very, against our advice again, it was under a casual contract between the owner and the contractor. So at this point in time, we can only request for the contractor to cooperate, but definitely not up to our expectations and standards. So
Hopefully they'll give us a surprise
lost forward.
after all the rectifications.
Yeah, hopefully
Hopefully,
after
yeah.
the rectification works, everything will be
Yeah,
done.
if everything goes well, I'll assume that this is actually a nice house.
Well, we'll see. Hopefully the entire ID and the Aki turn out nice. We
Yeah.
have yet to see the final outcome.
Single gap.
It's finally completed. Taken a little bit more time than it should have. I think lack of control because of the form of contract did play a role in that. But I think when we are going through the spaces, we've done our photo shoot when the clients have moved in. Seeing how the design elements that have played a major role in uplifting the quality of space, that is something that we are really proud of.
We basically went through a lot of regulations and construction delays and stuff, but so far so good. We have managed to overcome all the issue, because we architect actually is actually our job to resolve all the issue on site and make sure that things go along the way. And yeah, by seeing the finished products, that is actually what we have envisioned so far, which is which will feel very proud. So when I went out to site, the first thing that I see is actually the well. It's actually quite stunning. With the lightings is actually penetrate through from the top floor all the way down to the first floor, and the light and shadow that cast on the feature wall is actually a stunning piece of art for the living room. Okay, so instead of having just one air well, we create another light well as well, which is at the corridor side. And what we do is that we create a glass slab instead of having a air well. This is actually to maximize the allowable space. The effect come to reality is actually quite stunning because you are allowed to see the floor below. So this is like a connectivities of the spaces.
Of course, this project turned out pretty well despite the challenges that we faced along the way. And seeing how the light well actually played out, it's really, there's beauty in it, I think. There are spaces where you can really sit and watch the world go by and see how the sun, the shadows, how it interacts with the environment, the opening and closing of the screens, you know, the filtration of privacy and sunlight. It really gives design a purpose. I think it's a good representation of how design can actually elevate a home. It's a form of art in itself. We have a fantastic relationship with the clients. We have a good laugh, you know, chatting about how the spaces can be utilized. We're still advising them on, you know, certain furnitures and how certain things can be placed. I think with all projects, I think it is important that we give our best, and by doing so, as long as we're sincere, the clients will definitely see it and appreciate it.
The mainly takeaway from this project is that because this is a multi-generation home, so it's actually quite special from what we have designed so far, because usually the landed house that we design is only for one family, but this is 3 generations. So it's quite challenging, I would say, but it's quite fun as well because you get to know the family more and their lifestyle that actually turned into the design that they wanted, especially the screening that we created for the facade. The effect is usually beyond what we had expected, especially during the late afternoon time, about 4 to 6, and this is something that is like a takeaway from my experience, because the natural environment actually helps to enhance the interior space, not just the experience as well.